Hey guys, it's Dustin, the Pro Picker here, and I am going to share with you some of my finds at the Salvation Army today. This actually ends up being a really good trip, so I think you guys will enjoy. The first thing that I do come across are these Days Gone cars here. So I threw up a pretty bad comp on the screen, but quite honestly, there's not enough value here. They have them marked at $1.99, so a pretty good find for those that might need that. This is a Scooby Pogo stick, and it's like new with tag. However, some of the comps have boxes, some don't. That's a pre-owned right there on the screen. This is an F&B Patsy doll from 1976. It is priced at $2.99. The doll comes with its original paperwork, and we have ours listed at $69.99. Here's our logic. There was a sold for $59.99 plus shipping. If you go into Terapeak, you'll see that the offer they accepted was for $49.99 plus shipping. They did not have the certificate. We are the cheapest of the actual listings for it as well. Overall, I think this will be a pretty profitable buy. I always suggest looking up dolls as they can be all over the place. Some are valuable like this one, most are not. So moving down the toy aisle, I found this bag filled with train stuff. They were more child-oriented train items than my recent haul. It was a mix of Scientific Toys Rio Grande and Thomas the Train. We'll discuss comps in a second. So I went ahead and put it in my cart. The bag was $9.99, and I continued to look around to see what else I could find in this section. Next, I find this Pudgy the Piglet box. It's $1.99. I think we'll list it for $24.99 shipped. The comp I showed on the screen is $14.99 plus $10.35 shipping, so I think we'll be right on target with that pricing. Then I find another bag filled with random child train stuff, including track for Thomas the Train. I'm going to share with you my listings for these items. All of these listings are based off of recent sold comps, and this second bag of toys was also $9.99. If we end up being a little bit high on our listings, we'll just have to do a slight correction, probably with a 5 or 10% off sale to help move these, but I think at the end of the day, it's going to be a very strong buy. I then ended up heading into the electronics and appliance area. Definitely the part of the store I've purchased the most from. This dash cam was only marked at like $2.99. I did end up putting it back though. I think brand new they go for about $19.99 shipped on eBay. So I did end up passing on that one. I continue to look around going further down the aisle, and I noticed this Toshiba DVD recorder. These guys go for around $70 shipped, and they're not the biggest units out there, so they're not like terribly hard to ship. They were marked at, this one's marked at $7.99, so I do end up grabbing this and putting this in my cart. It looks like a pretty clean unit, all things considered as well. So that makes me decide like, hey, I should probably check out all of the units, make sure I didn't miss anything. So far, most of them look like normal DVD players and Blu-ray players. So nothing too special there. But then I notice it, so here's another Toshiba. It's the exact same model. So there are some concerns when that happens. Sometimes somebody bought one, really liked it, but it broke, so they rebuy the same thing. But then maybe he had two TVs, I don't know. I do go ahead and put it in my cart for $7.99. I'm taking a risk here because one of these may not work. But I do go ahead and plug them both in to see if they both power on and the disc tray opens and closes, which both units successfully passed that test at least. As at the time of recording this or video and this voiceover, I haven't had a chance yet to test them out. They had put some more toys out while I was looking over there actually, so pretty quick. That battleship right there unfortunately wasn't worth enough. They were asking $9.99 for it. I mean, fair enough. It's just really not a high value item on eBay. Same with the Pokemon stuff that I'd seen here. There was that Battle Academy and then those other Pokeballs there. I did end up having to pass on those. We've got a whatchamacallit here from Jurassic World. Is this a raptor? I don't remember, but looks like a raptor to me. Oh, it's blue, okay. And it's stretchy. The comps were really all over the place at $9.99. I would have to pass on this, but honestly, if you were in here with your kid and saw it, it wouldn't be that bad of a deal. As resellers, you're never going to buy everything that's in a thrift store. It's just not going to happen. We're here for that fraction of a percent of the merchandise that qualifies for resale purposes. And here's me taking a quick shot or two for thumbnails. I don't know if this actually becomes the thumbnail or not, but gives you a nice view of the size of the store. And then had a quick chat with this guy right here, just chatting it up about, actually we were speaking about the receivers I had purchased not too long ago. And then afterwards, I go ahead and head on to the front. I make a surprising find. I swear it wasn't up there when I initially went up there, but maybe I just didn't see it. And it's this Sony cassette quarter from the 70s. And you heard me right, it's not recorder, it's cassette quarter. They have $15 on it. They don't have this model listed on eBay, just some instruction manuals for it. And this is not a comp I threw up on the screen, but you can kind of see how extreme the values can start to get if these work. Sold these Tekken Smart wall sockets for a little bit north of $20. That was a bin sale pickup. I don't know what day it was, so I don't know how much we paid for it. I grabbed this at the flea market the day that we were actually out there selling, where I bought like 4 pieces of vinyl for $12, and this one finally sold. Sold the Steely Dan, which I picked up for 99 cents at Goodwill. Sold the Easy Bake Oven twice. We thought we had shipped it out, and all of a sudden this lady wanted to cancel, but thankfully we hadn't have shipped it out yet. And then we had sent out a 5% offer to get that sale initially. So after all that messaging back and forth, we figured out we still had it, refunded her the money, put it back on, and sold it for full price this time. So that was awesome. Little annoying, but awesome. Sold these skates. These were like $5 or $6 at the bin sale. Sold this faucet here. That's also a bin sale buy as well. Then the Heritage Collection, that's from one of the 2 Department 56 collection lots that I bought this year. This Vertoy Beauty Culture thing sold. That looks like, I believe it's a bin sale item. You can tell with that LPN thing for Amazon. I don't know which bin sale I actually picked that one up at. Oh, that came off a Target pallet. Thanks, Jess. And sold this bobblehead thing here, and it didn't sell for a ton. Sold 20 something. Sold these golf balls. I think I had like $2 in each of them, or $3 in each of them at Goodwill, and sold them together as a lot. Sold listing on the screen. Mary Kay Botanical Effects. So that Mary Kay lot of the 2 or 3 bags of it I bought from Valley has been selling really fast, and we've sold quite a bit of it. All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed the what sold and then the thrift store trip before that. Just figured I'd share a couple minutes more of the what sold footage, and may have a little bit more of that to share with you in the next video or two. Let me know what you guys think about the what solds in the video down in the comments below, please. And with that, we are going to get into the numbers. I'm subtracting the spend on the Sony tape recorder. We'll deal with that at another time. I have no clue if that works. I have to do more research. I haven't looked at Terapeak or anything like that to see if any have ever sold. With that, we're not going to be handling the Sony recorder in this. It's going to be everything but that in the numbers today. Something I'm going to note is that, and I've got my notebook here, that's going to bring our cost of goods sold down by $16. So you saw they spent like $68.71. Well, $14.99 plus tax is that. So we are going to be subtracting that today. All right, let's get into today's numbers when it comes to the thrift store finds. And so we're gonna have a total list price of everything of $449.11. Shipping estimate for that actually is gonna come out to about an even $100, just happy accident there. Fees on eBay, about $58.39. And then we have a cost of goods sold of $52.64. So that's gonna leave a net, pre-tax net of $238.08, which I think is pretty awesome for one thrift store stop off. Mind you, we may or may not have to do like 5 or 10% off to move those trains. We may be a little bit on the high end there, I'm not sure. And of course, I need to go through and check both Toshibas. I have a fairly good confidence they're gonna work, but you never know, right? So I still have to test those out. So I mean, this number could be fluid. I can't really predict unpredictable expenses like, hey, is something going to be returned? Or is this going to be the thrift store visit that landed me a buyer that's trying to scam me or whatever? So who knows? But yeah, overall, that's a rough estimate of what we'll make once everything sells through, which I think is pretty awesome. So with that, guys, I'm gonna wrap it up here. Please, if you haven't already, like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification, comment down below, and follow me on TikTok and Instagram at ProPicker Ohio. And I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.